America's now had nearly 200,000 deaths from coronavirus, the worst death toll in the world. So when Donald Trump makes these definitive statements about not believing the science and everything's going to be fine and the numbers are going to come down.
It's going to get cooler.
His track record this year isn't great. Laura, you're our climate change expert overnight, that there may be some form of life on Venus.
Yeah.
Astronomers considering that living organisms may be floating around in the clouds of planet Venus. And we're going to be joined now by somebody who's an expert in this.
Dr. Sheila Kanani.
Who's a
Wow.
Interesting, isn't it?
Isn't it? And we've talked about life on Mars, of course, and actually it was Venus all along.
Yeah.
Something in that. Here's Charlotte with the latest headlines. Well, good for them.
Good for them. Dad dancing has its place in the world. And talking of nifty footwork, this is great. Everyone missed this the other night, but when the England cricket team stuffed the Aussies to make it 1-1 with the big decider tomorrow in the cricket competition, Jofra Archer.
Yeah.
So there we go. I've had Lisa contact me.
Yes.
Lisa Armstrong.
Is the insider still
Oh, my God, I'm so
house?
sorry. It wasn't me. I'm not even there. Disowning responsibility.
Right.
I don't think I've ever even seen that book.
What,
and
she's
now
never
sent me another
read
one
it?
saying, "Are you mad at me?" Yes. I'm mad at you. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I just want my book back. You're going to throw it into the street. Oh.
Let's have a look at the front pages this morning. Very warm versus hot.
Laura's wearing a very warm dress today, I think.
Hot.
My point is, you don't want to be seen to be wearing a very warm dress, do you? Lots of people texting us, tweeting us. One here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one here. My wife is a healthcare assistant at a northern hospital. I won't say which one. Hasn't had a test since the start of this pandemic. The admissions have trebled in 5 days with the virus.
Wow.
Worrying there, and that reflects the northwest of England. Numbers increasing now on hospital admissions.
Vic says Preston is the third worst COVID-19 cases in the country, yet they closed their test centres at 3 p.m. yesterday. This is according to Vic, as they couldn't handle demand. Vic says, my next-door neighbour hasn't been able to obtain a test for 4 days now.
Well, Matthew Horn here tweeted me.
Tracing, are we?
Matthew Horn, my 80-year-old mum has a high temperature, a new persistent cough. Can't get a test, but could have phone call with doctor on September the 21st. Primary carer for nearly blind dad. Beyond angry. Never mind reporting people for breaking rules. What about reporting for incompetence?
Dr.
Imagine being in
Hillary.
that position. Cannot, because there is none.
We've got a graph.
Colin,
which,
we literally just showed you a graph.
Hospital admissions.
These are not things we're making up. This is real. Hospital admission screen now is not happening. If that makes you feel better, fine. But that's not going to help us avoid a national lockdown.
In our hospitals, they will know every